Live from our West Love Field studios, this is Weekendcast with meteorologist Copeland Wright.
And good evening. I am meteorologist Copeland Wright here in the Texas Weather Tracker TV storm studio, and we definitely have a lot to talk about in the weather department this week. First, will be hot and remaining quiet throughout the evening, and of course our eyes are on the tropics, especially with Hurricane Marco and Tropical Storm Laura. We'll be talking about that and how it will affect us here across North Texas. And then right now we'll continue to see the cloud cover on the satellite radar loop. We have some clouds down to the coastal area of Texas, but most of us are seeing just clear skies, especially in the panhandle of Texas. And then we have some clouds here and there throughout North Texas as well. But looking right now across the DFW area, we're pretty quiet on radar. But as we head down to the southeastern part of Texas, just north of Huntsville, there are some light showers down there, but none of that will make its way up to the DFW area, so we'll continue to remain dry. There are some showers down in the Rio Grande Valley near Laredo, and then also off near New Mexico. There's some light showers there, and then there is some showers starting to ramp up over the coast part of Louisiana near New Orleans, so definitely watching that as well as watching the tropics as we were talking about earlier. We do have what is now Hurricane Marco that's in the central part of the Gulf of Mexico, and it'll continue to stay at Category 1 as it goes to the northwest, and then weaken a little bit before it actually starts making landfall on Tuesday early afternoon into the evening. Right now it is barely a Category 1 hurricane, 74 miles per hour, again moving northwesterly about 13 miles per hour, and it'll continue on through the coastal part of Louisiana and then start curving out to the western part of Louisiana into the southern part of Texas, so just a little north of Houston, and that might provide us with some showers on Wednesday. And then here is Tropical Storm Laura, just eastern part of Cuba, moving westerly about 22 miles per hour. Right now the max sustained wind is 51, and so it'll continue going across Cuba, and then it'll strengthen as it heads to the central part of the Gulf of Mexico as a Category 1, and then I believe before it actually makes coastal fall between Louisiana and Texas, it actually become a Category 2 hurricane before finally going up into the northern part of Louisiana, weakening back down to a Category 1, and then tropical depression as it heads up to Arkansas and western Tennessee. So we'll definitely be watching Laura as well. Both Marco and Laura are having lots of wind with it and storm surge, so definitely we'll be tracking that and watching it as they become closer to the Texas and Louisiana coastline in the coming days. But right now, looking at the hour-by-hour forecast, we are seeing some of the remnants of what now is Hurricane Marco continue to make its way into Louisiana, and then maybe eastern part of the North Texas area, we'll start seeing some of those showers from Marco as we continue on through Tuesday into Wednesday, and we'll see some of those. Right now we have about a 30% chance of those showers from Hurricane Marco, and by that time it will be a depression, but we'll definitely continue watching that. And then right behind Hurricane Marco is what will be Hurricane Laura by this time, and it will continue to strengthen. And look at that, you can definitely see the defined eye, so it's definitely going to be stronger than what Marco is. So unfortunately for the coastal part of Louisiana and the western coastal part of your eastern coastal part of Texas, we're definitely going to have some active weather for the next 2, 3, 4 days here across the coastline as we have 2 tropical systems headed our way. So definitely we'll continue to watch that and monitor that and fine-tune the forecast, because definitely the tracks have been moving over the past couple of days, but as we get closer and closer to it, we're getting better information and better data, and we'll continue to update you as we get closer to that. But right now we just have some fair weather clouds, lots of sunshine, a cloud here and there right now across the area. 94 degrees right now in DFW Airport, feels like 93. The dew point is 59, but that humidity will continue to increase as we get closer and closer to Tuesday, and Wednesday as the tropical moisture from Marco and Laura starts moving up into the area. So we'll start seeing those humidity levels rise as well. Temperatures across the region right now are in the mid-90s for the most part. 93 over in Austin, 90 down in San Antonio, 87 near Laredo. As you head further out to the west, we're also seeing 90s as well. And then all the way out to the west near El Paso, they're the only triple digits right now in the Lone Star State at 101. Here closer to home, we're seeing temperatures in the mid-90s, 96 in Dallas, 94 up in Decatur, 96 in Mineral Wells, 95 in Stephenville, same down in Hampton, and then 95 also in Comanche. So definitely another warm, very warm afternoon here across North Texas, but right around normal for this time of year. So definitely we're starting to see our average temperatures start to decline as well, so that's good. Here's the humidity factors. Feel like temperatures really about the same as our actual temperatures, so that's good. But once again, we'll see those humidity levels start to rise as we head throughout the week, so these feel like temperatures will also rise as well. The winds are pretty calm for much of us, about 5 miles per hour here and there coming out of the southeast. Some levels a little bit higher as you head to the north near Denton. They're seeing 10 mile per hour winds, and we will have another air quality alert tomorrow as well. Looking at weather by motion for next week, we do have a ridge of high pressure moving through, but then watch as we get deeper into our forecast. We have this strong trough that will head close to us as it goes through the Denver area and then stays up a little bit towards Nebraska and Kansas. But I believe some of that air, that modified Canadian air, will start slowly drifting down into Oklahoma and Texas. And this, we're talking about September 1st. So the end of August, beginning of September, we might actually have a cool front that starts filtering in some cooler air and actually give us a little relief as we get closer to the beginning of September, so beginning of meteorological fall. So we'll definitely keep an eye on that and cross our fingers and see if we can get some cooler weather out of that system as we head closer to September. But for tonight at 10 p.m. this evening, we can see temperatures in the mid-80s across all of North Texas. Again, those winds are blowing very lightly out of the east-southeast, about 4 to 8 miles per hour. Sunset this evening is 8:06. And then for overnight, we'll see quiet and dry conditions throughout the evenings. Overnight lows will be in the mid-70s. Got some upper 60s as you head out to the west near Mineral Wells, Throckmorton there near 69 and 68 degrees overnight. And then the rest of us will just be hovering around 70 near Greenville and then 75 in DFW. Overnight, again, mostly clear skies, a fair evening. East winds blowing about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Overnight lows near 75, near McKinney 71, Fort Worth you'll be at 73. And then tomorrow afternoon, mostly sunny and hot. Highs will be in the mid-90s. Again, our average high for this time of year is 96. Those winds will be blowing out of the east-southeast about 7 to 15 miles per hour. A little bit warmer as you head out to the east near Greenville, 98, 96 near Waxahachie as well. And then on Tuesday afternoon, we'll start to see some chances of rain starting to creep into the forecast as tropical storm, what will be tropical storm Marco will be giving some of the remnants from that tropical system. So we'll have a likely shower down to our southeastern part of the area here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, Denton, and just a little bit east of Granbury. We'll see a slight chance for some showers. Highs on Tuesday afternoon will be near 95 degrees. And then for our 12-day forecast on Monday, 95 degrees with partly to mostly sunny skies. We'll continue to see 95 on Tuesday, but those cloud covers will begin to build in as that tropical moisture and disturbance starts moving through. A 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms Tuesday night going into Wednesday and Thursday. We do call for a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms as we start to see that tropical moisture from Marco and Laura move in Friday as well. So we do have a slight chance for showers and thunderstorms in our forecast because of that tropical storm moisture, but we'll continue to watch that. William Cole will be here all this week to keep you updated on the system. And then your weekend, we look like we're going to dry out highs. We'll be back in the mid-90s, and then we might have a cool front as we get deeper in the 12-day on the following Tuesday with 30% chance there and highs in the mid-90s. So definitely want to keep it here with Texas Weather Tracker TV as we continue to monitor Hurricane Marco and what now is Tropical Storm Laura, but again, that will become into a hurricane as well and affect us along the coastline. So definitely keep it here and we'll keep you updated with that. And also don't forget to download our Texas Weather Tracker TV app on your Android and Apple smartphone to have all the latest weather updates 24/7. Thank you for watching me on Weekendcast. I hope you have a great week.